Here we go. Happy Tuesday, July 25th, 1 Corinthians 15, 20 to 22 again. But as it is, Christ has been raised from the dead, the first fruits of those who have fallen asleep. For since death came through a man, the resurrection of the dead also comes through a man. For just as in Adam all die, so also in Christ all will be made alive. First fruit of bodily resurrection. All right, this sentence talks about Jesus being the first fruits of resurrection. The promise of the harvest. Think about that a minute. You know, I know we've had fruit trees in our yards from time to time, and I remember in Georgia we had this pear tree, and those pears, they would grow, and you'd watch them get bigger and bigger, and you'd get a little over eager, and you'd grab that first one and go to bite into it. And I don't know if you know it, but pears that are not yet ripe are hard as a rock. See, Jesus is the first fruit of bodily resurrection and the promise of the harvest to come. Jesus told Lazarus' sisters, I am the resurrection. You see, our hope and faith for resurrection is completely in Jesus. All believers will be resurrected. He rose, we will rise. This reference in these verses to falling asleep is a reference to death. I mean, the rest of the verses surrounding it talk about death. And so this is a reference to death. Our resurrection follows our death. You see, so when we start to look at Paul's confidence, we see that Paul has a confidence that he will live again. He will live in Christ. And so he makes that statement in another of his letters: to live is Christ, to die is gain. There is plenty in this world to be discouraged about. If we're determined to live out of our faith, then we'll be encouraged in Christ. Guess what? There will be good and there will be bad. There will be glad, there will be sad, there will be wellness, there will be illness. But Christ is our encourager. Ours is a journey of ups and downs, but we trust Jesus and He holds our eternity. 1 Corinthians 15, 20 to 22. But as it is, Christ has been raised from the dead, the first fruits of those who have fallen asleep. For since death came through a man, the resurrection of the dead also comes through a man. For just as in Adam all die, so also in Christ all will be made alive. Now, see you next time.